Harry's wife. They are just a joke. Some narcissists, me included, like to make you laugh. It shows you're under control. It provides fuel. And I have a razor-sharp wit. Many narcissists don't. They completely lack a sense of humour, which includes Harry's wife. She doesn't use humour in an effective way. She has her own brand of humour, which invariably would revolve around being unpleasant to people. She would find that humorous. But certainly when it comes to having the piss taken out of them, narcissists do not have a sense of humour. One such as I can deal with it with charm, making a mental note to get you later. Not for me having a strop on or a huff on in front of other people just because you've made a chance to ridicule me in some way. No. But for Harry's wife, she cannot tolerate it. She cannot stand to be a figure of fun. She thinks that she's amusing, but what she doesn't realise is that she's hugely amusing to the world as a consequence of her behaviours, her incompetence, and her stupid decision-making. She has now become, alongside her hapless captive, a joke. In some respects, the South Park parody pushed them further towards confirmation of status as a pair of jokes. But I suspect ultimately it was the ridiculous car chase that never was that took place in May that cemented their status as now just joke people. This has then seen the downward spiral increase. Following that, Spotify have said no thank you. Bill Simmons has called them fucking grifters. Netflix has issued an ultimatum. There's been a paucity of other proposals. And more people have commented about how ridiculous they are. This will be causing much anguish to Harry's wife. She will not stand it. She cannot stand it. But it will keep on happening. And another example of this comes from Hilary Rose of The Times, who solidifies their status as a pair of joke individuals in this piece. Entitled, "And the Award Goes to Harry and Harry's Wife," she writes, "Absolutely no sniggering, please, at the news that Harry and Harry's wife's Netflix documentary has been nominated for a non-fiction award. In the absence of a Recollections May Vary category, what were the organisers of the prestigious Hollywood Critics Award supposed to do? So there Harry and Harry's wife are, in the streaming non-fiction category, and up against, deep breath, Prehistoric Planet 2, Renovations, The 1619 Project, The Reluctant Traveller with Eugene Levy and Rainn Wilson, and The Geography of Bliss. I haven't seen any of the above, but their truth can hardly fail to be as inspiring as Harry and Harry's wife's truth. I note also that The Geography of Bliss sounds like the sort of thing Harry's wife says, and maybe she'd have talked about in her podcast if it had been recommissioned. And woe is me that it was not. For award ceremony organisers, it is a happy side effect of nominating Harry and Harry's wife that your award gets noticed. This is perhaps how, in the absence of any obvious purpose beyond self-advancement, the couple, recently described so memorably as grifters, have received awards for everything from mental health to feminism, racial justice, and gender equity, not forgetting their Nipple of Grope Award for their unwavering commitment to themselves. No, wait, sorry. It was for their unwavering commitment to social change, equity, justice, and human rights, unless you're her dad, in which your human right to see your grandchildren might be severely curtailed. Let us cast our minds back, then, to December 2022, when their Netflix truth first aired, as opposed to their Oprah truth and Harry's truth in Spare. And it is important to stress that they are all equally true, even if they vary, which they don't. Anyway, thanks to Harry and Harry's wife's bravery and commitment to social justice in accepting Netflix's millions, we learned the following: that their cottage at Kensington Palace was pokey, that Prince William has a temper, and that their love story is a modern fairy tale. Because that's what Harry's wife says, so it must be true. And don't worry if you doubt any of the above, she'll be fine with that, because those bullying allegations were defamatory lies and strongly denied. We learned that the couple have an inspiring gift for friendship with strangers, having once been lent a house by a friend they'd never met, and a private jet by, and I quote Harry, another amazing friend who we have never met. Over 6 inspirational episodes, they whined, whinged, and wept. We were invited to repent as a nation for being horrid, and also to admire a hummingbird on Harry's porch. Or maybe that was his book. I forget. It all merges. We learned that Harry and Harry's wife are titans of humanitarianism, and that the whole of South Africa must be rejoicing at the rumour that they may soon bless them with their presence. According to the Sunday Mirror, Netflix will film them meeting communities across the country. Harry is apparently keen to share medical information. And about what? Who can say? Harry's wife wants to raise awareness about safe birthing practices, and her own birthing experience at the private Portlet Hospital in London will no doubt prove invaluable, with the women of the townships rejoicing at the difference a room service menu and an ensuite can make. The last time Harry and Harry's wife were filmed in South Africa, when still working royals, they wound the tour up with a TV interview. Not many people, Harry's wife said with a smoky eye and a quivering lip, had asked if she was okay. Spoiler alert, she was not. The committee for the Critics' Awards is due to begin voting on July 18th, but we don't yet know when the ceremony might be. Will Harry and Harry's wife go? Will they face a terrifying non-fictional car chase? Will they ever get through a day without saying humanitarian? And does Harry know how to spell it? So many questions, and the truthful answers depend on whom you're asking. Hilary Rose there, summing up just what joke individuals that they are, repeatedly taking the piss out of everything that they have ever done. And that is where they now find themselves, regarded as a pair of clowns, a pair of joke individuals, not taken seriously only save by people who want to make money out of them, and of course the ever-diminishing number of dim-witted shuggers. Such an article is challenge fuel to Harry's wife, but there are so many that now emerge that cement their status as a pair of joke individuals. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.